what? Just wear Coach? Okay. Okay. Say less. Hey friends, so I haven't filmed in a while. I keep trying to film, but my little one is so clingy and she really doesn't let me do anything. She cried the whole time while I prep for this video. Hopefully she stays asleep, but I don't think that's going to happen. So if you see a little baby pop in somewhere halfway through the video, that's what happened, right? So this happened a couple months ago at this point, so I hope I'm not beating a dead horse or whatever, belaboring the point, whatever the term is, but it didn't sit well with me and I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys, even though this happened on the Clock app. Yeah, I'm on the Clock app, but I felt the type of way and this is where I create most of my content, so here we go. There was a creator and there was a drama around, I believe it was a housewife, but don't get me the line because I don't really be on that side of things. It kind of trickled over to my side because there was so much drama surrounding this situation. Like Kate Gate is going on over there, which I want no parts of. But there was a housewife, I believe, one of the housewives, she showed her closet. She was in her closet and she did an unboxing of a Birkin. So the Birkin, people began to clock her to say that the Birkin was a fake. So that became content for a few days where people were just making commentary on the bag being fake or what they felt about the bag being fake. I do believe them that the bag is fake, but I just didn't like some of the commentary I was hearing, and it was this creator in particular that rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm actually going to play what she actually said for you so you can hear, and I'm not trying to put words in her mouth or, you know, misconstrue things. So here it goes.
You are literally giving money to criminals. So in my opinion, you cannot be for women's rights or children's rights and social activism and promote fakes, because you are actually financing all of the horrible things that you say you stand against. I think it's a bit hypocritical. So I am 100% against fakes. You cannot buy the real thing. Buy Coach. Buy Michael Kors. There are beautiful bags from Coach. When I first graduated college, you guys know I was poor as hell before. When I first graduated college, I started making a little bit more money, but I couldn't buy like the real fancy bags. I rock Coach. I got beautiful Coach bags for $500. I rock them with pride, and a person that has style
what I didn't like about it was the fact that she says just wear Coach. She says she didn't mean anything negative about it, that she was sticking up for Coach. I think she goes on to say that it has good materials. She used to wear it when she was broke and like fresh out of college and things like that, and it just still rubbed me the wrong way. So I get that maybe she didn't mean anything negative. I get that she didn't, you know, wasn't trying to badmouth Coach, but it still came across negatively, because if what you meant was like if the person couldn't afford the very expensive Birkin, then the statement should have been, if you can't afford the Birkin, then just wear what you can afford. What you realize is that, especially as you become wealthy, right, a lot of times it's not really about having money, it's more so much about appearing that you have money. And a lot of times, because someone does have money, they know that they can sneak a few knockoffs in because you're going to assume it's real anyway, unless you really get close enough to really examine, or you have so many bags yourself that you know that, oh, that seam should be sold this way, that pattern should go in that direction. Unless you are in that space, you're not really going to know. You're not going to really clock it. You're going to assume that every bag that they carry is authentic. So why drop a couple thousand racks every time a bag comes out? I can get the knockoff and you'll be none the wiser. And I think that's probably what this creator, what the housewife was thinking. My problem with this whole idea of you can't afford Birkin, just wear Coach, I don't like it. It comes across as Coach slander, and I always say a hit dog gonna holler. I'm offended because I like Coach. Coach is probably my favorite brand. I don't think that Coach is for the broke, or it's for you know, people who couldn't afford another designer bag. I think that Coach is for the working class woman. I think Coach is for a certain age woman, because Coach is not as popping with the under 20 crowd. So a woman of a certain age who works hard for her money and wants a quality product, wants something that's going to stand the test of time, the leather's going to last. This is maybe the not so casual shopper, the person like myself who may buy a bag or 2 or 3 a year, more for the person that maybe will buy a bag every few years, but they need it to last and they want it to be good quality. I think Coach is for that person. Is some of the best leather. They will tell you, people in the industry will tell you some of the best leather in the industry, and it just stands the test of time. It's been around for so long. It's not a fad at this point. It's a brand that you love if you love, and if it's not for you, it's not for you, and I get it, but I just didn't like the when I was broke, I would excuse what got me. And I'm not trying to knock this creator, because I did enjoy her commentary until this moment, and it was hard to get this footage because I actually saw that video and immediately blocked her. I immediately blocked her because it didn't sit well in my spirit, and I believe in preserving my peace. Like I'm going to reclaim my time, so I immediately blocked. But then when I was still thinking about it and I thought about making this video, it was hard. I had to go into somebody else's account and really just search, and I couldn't remember her name. So it was hard getting this footage for you, but I got it, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on it. Do I think that the housewife couldn't afford the Birkin? No, I think she absolutely could afford a Birkin. But one thing you have to understand about Birkin is, or Hermes, if you will, Hermes does not let you just walk in and buy a Birkin. You have to have spent $25,000 already with Hermes to be invited to purchase a Birkin. And then once you've done that, you get your SA, and your SA calls you. You tell your SA what you're looking for. Like, hey, I'm looking for the Birkin, this name, that name. I don't know enough about it to name. I think there's a Kelly, but don't let me get to lying. Like, I know everything about the brand, because I'm totally not interested in it. It's not for me. I wouldn't want to go through all those hoops just to purchase something. If I have this $25,000 and I want this bag, I should be able to purchase it. If not, if there's all these prerequisites, it's not for me. But I'm not knocking anyone who are okay with it. If you are okay with it, then that's fine. But so you tell your SA what you're looking for. Like, I want a bag in this color, or I want this name, or this one, I want the python, and then you get a call when it comes in stock, if one becomes available, right? So what I don't like is that some of them are super limited edition. So if they made 100 of this bag, and now you're not probably going to get that first call. That first call is going to go to that super rich heiress. It's going to go to that A-list actress. It's going to go to those girls that we don't like, but they have Birkins by the dozens. The call's going to go to them, and we're going to say, hey, this came in, would you like it? And it's a yay or nay. And then we go to the second string. Hey, this came in, I have this available. Then it goes to the third string, and so on and so forth. Yeah, that's a no for me. I don't need to go through all that. But anyone who doesn't mind and they love this brand, go right ahead. So maybe the housewife didn't get that call. Maybe she really wanted that color and it just wasn't available, so she bought the knockoff. That is a very good possibility, because these companies, especially these luxury companies, are raising the prices. There's no reason why a Chanel boy bag went from $5,000 to $10,000. Why? They're trying to price certain people out of it, and I get the message loud and clear. So if you don't want me coming in there, you don't want me wearing your bags, you don't want me to be able to save up and then come and purchase, then I'm fine. I'll buy the brands that is more readily available, and I'll buy from the brand that appreciates my dollars, no matter where it comes from. And I get the exclusivity. I get that, the prestige in carrying a certain thing and making it more desirable to the haves. I get that concept. I do. So me getting it got a co-star, and me getting it, I will just take my money elsewhere. I'm not bashing that. I just had a problem with this just wear Coach. Like the statement of just wear, if you can't afford this, and just wear Coach. There's so many price points in between that. If you can't afford Birkin, if affordability is the thing, I think, wouldn't we go next to a Chanel or YSL, where those bags are similarly priced, and then maybe not in the 10 to 25 lane price point, maybe in the about 5,000 to 10,000. And if you can't get that, then maybe Louis Vuitton. What happened to Louis Vuitton? Is Louis Vuitton still not that girl? If you can't get the Birkin, wear Louis Vuitton. I don't think no one's going to sneeze at your Louis Vuitton bag. I don't think anyone's going to call your Louis Vuitton bag low class. I don't think anyone's going to say, you're poor if you wear Dior. No one's going to say that, right? No one's going to say that to you. So maybe Dior, if not Birkin. Like, there's still so many bags in between. The Celine bag, like anything in between that where that's more readily available. I just don't like if you can't afford that, then get that. The statement should be, if you can't afford that, or if that one wasn't available, buy what you like, because that's going to be my overall message. It doesn't matter what's in, it doesn't matter what's the it bag. Buy what you like, buy what you can afford, buy what brings you joy, and F what these creators, all these bougie people got to say about your bag, girl. If you like Coach, go ahead. If you like Michael Kors, go ahead. And if you like shopping at Marshalls, which I got a Marshalls haul coming up, then you do that. So you do you, boo. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.